Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'd like to welcome you this morning for this session. We'll have a nice panel and we'll be discussing disruptive mobile payment. I guess this is a very up-to-date topic and mobilizing a lot of energy. So we'll have some speakers with some experience both from the mobile industry and also from the operator side and also from the banking side. So I guess we'll have some slots also for question and answers. And I do invite you after each presentation to come and ask some questions to get this panel interesting. I'll introduce myself. I am working for Gemalto. I am in charge of the Asian Pacific, Middle East, Africa territory, quite a vast territory, and in charge of the telecom business. And I'll try to give you an overview, quite a quick overview of our findings in mobile payment services. I guess this topic that you've seen around here and heard a lot about is how is a wallet going mobile? We see a lot of initiatives today. On the left-hand side, you see big initiatives in the US with ISIS wallet. You've probably heard about, obviously, the Google Wallet, PayPal, Square, Transfer, and recently a very strong initiative in mobile retail, which is called Merchant Customer Exchange. Using different technology, we see a trend which is really moving in how this wallet is integrated in the mobile. We've seen technology of mobile evolving, and here you have a look of really up here. Technologies, mobile and technologies, ways to interact with your mobile, NFC, Bluetooth, name them, the camera, the capabilities of the mobile phone has dramatically increased. And obviously, the way we interact with our mobile is evolving as well. So, as one of the interactions we're looking for is payment. How does that come into our interaction? What are we expecting from the mobile as far as payment is concerned? And why is it generating so much interest? I think when we look at this very simple analysis of payment evolution, we see that cash is still a very strong portion. Today, it's close to 40%, and we still expect this proportion to be in the around of 33%. A third of our cash, of our spendings, is managed by cash. So obviously, there's a strong capabilities of mobile industry and mobile payment to get a fraction of this third of payment. And probably also people using cards, plastic cards, are expecting other channels, other alternatives to make payments. So we now understand why there is so much interest and so much, I would say, energy spent to deploy mobile payment when we see this fraction which is not captured today. Now, when we look at what's happening in the industry, we see a lot of initiatives, we see a lot of investment, mergers and acquisitions, whether we're talking about online with PayPal, for instance, and we'll have the opportunity to receive a gentleman from PayPal to let us know about his experience. But also when we look at the retail part of where the money is coming from, whether it's Starbucks, Groupon, Amazon, these companies have been deploying technologies to attract this cash or to grow their business through mobile. I will not mention social network, obviously, on the MNOs, a lot of initiatives, but also very strong and competing are the initiatives coming from over the top players, name them Google, or obviously Apple. So those initiatives involve technologies, whether they need or don't need new infrastructure, So when we don't really need infrastructure, you have some initiatives based on secure elements and on SIM, or only on secure element. You see those Googles and Visas have been expanding initiatives, deploying solutions based on secure element. Some others, obviously, on NFC barcode, obviously different security levels, different time to market. What is good is to see that a lot of initiatives are being deployed using different technologies, using different user interface, user experience. And I think what really needs to be the question is, what are we doing for the end user in terms of user experience? How easy is it for them to pay? How easy is it for them to get additional service information as they pay, as they use their mobile? And bringing to this user experience, there's one first phase prior to the act of payment, which is developing more and more. On this side, prior to payment, we want to search. We want to have information. Are there specific rebates, either a specific campaign? Do we get coupons? Are we getting information from our friends through the social network? This part, which is prior to the act of purchasing, is more and more important for the young generation. Reason why the mobile is playing a very important role. You can easily surf through the web, get some information, get some tips, get some coupons, get some rebates information, and then proceed with the act of purchase. So this is a strong link. There might be minutes or hours, or there might be seconds between the act of getting the information and proceeding with the act of purchasing. This is where the mobile is really bringing a lot of asset to the act of purchasing. Once this is done, obviously, we want to have some feedback. We want to have some information, how much we buy, what is the level of a bank account, for instance. Did I get some coupons, some free stuff, some freebies for next time? This is where the loyalty programs are very important. I may be able also to feedback my friends with what I bought, with my experience in this shop, whether it's a physical purchase, whether it's an online purchase. So this post-purchasing act is also very important. And this is where also the mobile is bringing this possibility to link the three steps: information, buy, and feedback. Now, a lot of technologies are being developed, a lot of infrastructure are being deployed in the banking industry with mobile operators. Now, which one is the right one? This is still obviously to be proven, and I think we need to leave the choice to the consumers to make their choice. Probably the best user experience is going to be the winner, and probably also alternatives are good for him. Now, within Gemalto, we do believe that NFC-based payment offers not only convenience, but it also offers security. Security is a very important element to what our customers are looking for. Mobile users are ready to use a mobile, but they want security. And obviously, the banking industry wants to provide the highest level of security. We don't want the security to be compromised as we move from cash or bank cards, credit and debit, to mobile. We want the security to be as good or even better. So as you see, many different solutions to secure the act of payment have been deployed, whether they are very simple with stickers stuck on the back of the phone, or micro SD, or embedded secure element, Google Wallet is using this kind of obviously technology, or whether it's SIM-based, which obviously is a more friendly solution and technology to mobile operators, which are a very important element in the value chain. We need payment industry to collaborate with the mobile industry, and this is where obviously we believe that the SIM-based is allowing this friendliness between mobile industry and the payment industry.